morning, Karl is down at the engineer organising new rollers for our anchor. And whilst he's away, I'm going to get into some of my little jobs. So I've got more handles to fit, and I'm also going to start elasticing over some of the things that need to be secured when we are on, I was going to say on the road, when we are out on the water. So not on the road. All right, to start with, we are going to secure the spice jars. Just going to put some eyelets down each end and then the elastic. So I'm just making sure that this will fit through the eyelet when I do put the eyelets in, and they do. Don't, you shitbag. Enough?
Yeah, I just squish it with my fingers quickly.
It's not. I'm not touching it.
I say quickly.
I'm not touching it. You're a dude.
Touch around.
Like a whistle. Boom. It will look prettier, but anyway. That's one, and it just sits back there when we don't need it. Perfecto. So obviously I'll do the other one, and then I'll show you when I'm doing the books. So need to anchor those down. Also the bin can't just stay there when we're actually moving, so I think I'll put some saddles there and use elastic just to make the bin secure. And yeah, keep looking for other things that need securing. Right, so I'm just securing the books now. So this is my first little section.
A few moments later.
Perfect, look at that. All secure. I even put that bookend into it so it will hold everything in place. And then this end, that one just goes there, and I've got room for more books to fit in if I need to. Now to the next book spot.
I'm on to a new task today. Our horn does not work, believe it or not. So I'm on to that. I'm just going to first of all check the fuse. Then we're going to go up to the horn and push the horn button, obviously, and check we've got power up there and try and work out where we're going wrong with the horn. But for now, we'll check the fuse. First things first. Fuse is good. Fuse holder's good. We'll stick that back in. Not sure actually whether the light comes on when the fuse is blown. That'll be interesting. Does that still work? Oh no, the light doesn't work when the fuse is blown. That's great. Rightio. Give our horn button a go. Nothing happening there.
He's checking the amps now.
Okay.
Like many things on this boat, it's a bad connection. We're horny!
It was simply a bad connection.
Simply.
I just took it off and reconnected it because there was power there. No, it's not very loud, is it?
No, it's like it's muffled.
I thought it was going to be really loud.
So did I.
But anyway, it's working, so we don't have to spend money on it.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. Great. Tick.
I decided that I agree with the whole idea that boat stands for bring out another 1,000, but I actually agree further with somebody who told me that boat is spelt with a double T. So it's bring out another 10,000. Mind you, that's not happening too much, but yeah, it's a costly experiment.
A few moments later.
Well, after my joy that the horn worked after I thought I found a loose wire, well, then it promptly stopped working. So I've taken it apart, and of course it must have had some water in it, and it's got rust. And this is the actual diaphragm that moves in and out. So the electrical part looks all okay. I'm just going to clean this up, grease it, stick it back together, and see what happens. Hopefully it'll work. We'll give it a go. All cleaned up, and I'm going to put it back together. There was a bit of rust on the back. I'm going to lubricate that. That all looks good. We'll stick it back together, and hopefully we're all good. We'll see how we go. Okay, the moment of truth. It works. Good morning, everyone. Today's mission is mounting some bolts on the bottom of our stairs. The previous owner of the boat, Xavier, so thanks Xavier for this, put me onto it in our conversations, was that none of these floor plates or floor hatches are secured down throughout the whole boat, and he always wanted to put some catches on them and never got to doing that. So all of these hatches here, they just sit in here. So for some reason, if you have the boat tilting at, you know, more than 90 degrees, which is not great anyway, but these hatches are going to come down and start bashing you on the head. And the biggest hatch down here that the stairs are on weighs about 40 kilos. So if that's bashing you on the head, you're in big trouble, because it's probably cutting your head off. Apart from securing the hatches, I started to look at other things, and the bottom of these stairs were not secured. So that would put so much stress on these poor little bolts here that I'd say they'd probably just rip out. So I'm going to secure the bottom to the removable floor, and then I'm going to work on a method sometime in the future of securing the floor. It is unlikely that they will fall out, but gee, if they ever do, they'll kill you. Thanks to Xavier for highlighting that to me, because we do need to get onto it. The next mission after that for today is, you can probably guess what's happened, but last night we had some rain. I tried to fix this previously, but it is still leaking like a sieve, and you can see by the rust and everything. Look at it. It's been leaking for ages. So I've got to get into this and have a proper look at what is going off and why is it leaking so much. I've got no idea. It's even leaking around the seal here, so it's just got all sorts of issues. That's going to be my second job for today. I'm going to have a look and see whether we can work out where it's coming in, because it didn't even rain that much last night, and look at the amount of water that's come in. So I hate to see it if it rains heavily. We definitely got to get onto that and get that sorted out. So I pulled this apart at about 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. last night, just to try and work out what was going on. Anyway, back to the seat.
You should probably take the wheel. I'm kinda twisted inside, and I don't know where I'm going. I'm just here for the ride, okay? Here comes a double vision. Does Megan Fox have a tune or something? Might be the Prozac kicking in, but she tossed her drink in my face and I didn't even flinch. My mom says love's not easy, just keep your head held high. People will find you pretty, I just wonder where they are. You like my Batman t-shirt, it costs like 50 bucks. Someone must think I'm pretty fly right now.
So the new bolts for the stairs are all done, and they're fairly solid now, so that's good. One job done. Tick. You look beautiful when you smile like that.
Thank you, darling.
Metal.
Oh,
Is that what it is?
isn't it steel?
Steel, that's what metal is.
I mean, wood. It looks like wood.
Week 2, I'm watching X-Files. Could be the Mai Tai doing things, but hey, you know what? I'm calling that a win. My mom says love's not easy, just keep your head held high. People will find you pretty, I just wonder where they are. I got one extra ticket, do you like Comic-Con? Someone must think